Fresh reset. Let's give it a try. It's gonna boil down to two things: the beginning part, and then the glitch. If we get those okay, we'll be in good shape. And hold on. That was pretty good. That feels pretty good, dude. Let's see. Come on, robot. All the way. 1, 2, 3. Did that work? Did we get it? Did we get it? We got it. We got it. All right, now we hurry up and wait. Oh, hell yeah, dude. We've been watching it. My son kind of resembles this kid at this stage in his life. So he would, like, we watched it last year for the first time as a family, and he was like, whoa. Now we've been watching it. We basically have a Christmas movie on at all points during the day. Not like fully engaged, like watching a movie, but it's like so in one of the TVs is always on game audio. Okay, doesn't lie. How's that? A little better? Check, check. Hey, hey. We are checking the microphone. We are checking the microphone. Better. Okay. Still need my voice up or the game music down. Crank this up a bit. We're checking the microphone for the Home Alone. Checking the microphone for Home Alone. Yeah, I didn't realize. Damn, that bass is slapping. I'll lower the audio. Do. Okay, I was making sure that the mic isn't picking up the TV. So, but anyway, as I was saying, thank you for the heads up, Bill. Yeah, so we have there's a Christmas movie going on at some point during the day. It's on in the background. We're doing the dishes, whatever. It's something that's just on, whether we're engaged or not. Home Alone and Home Alone 2 is in the repeat sesh constantly. They're great. They're super fun movies. So. Yeah, Home Alone 2 is pretty good. I don't remember watching Home Alone 2 as a kid, but I know all about it. And I watched it with my wife and my son. I was like, oh yeah, this is a good one too. No way, that's awesome. I definitely saw Home Alone in the theater. I remember that being a big deal. Like, me and my folks and my sister all, we packed up the car and we went to the movies. Like, we didn't go to the movies very often. So when we did, it was like, it was an event. And this was one where it's like, yeah, we're bringing the family to the movies and we're gonna see this one. So. Yeah, I realized there's like 5 of them. I didn't realize that. I remember we started watching Started watching Home Alone 3, and then we kind of lost interest pretty quickly. We couldn't get into it. It was like they were like terrorists and like spies and stuff, right? It was like a little too much, in my humble opinion. I mean, someone must have watched them, right? You know, they kept making them. So, anyway. What's new with you guys? We're going to be sitting here just waiting for a classic Home Alone speedrun. Hurry up and wait. I got 2 other games I want to try tonight for the Sega Genesis. And you know what I realized, Kuma and Jude, you're still there? Or anybody who's out there? There is a Home Alone game for the Sega Master System, and there is no board for it. I was doing more research for holiday stuff, and I was like, huh, how did this one not get... I mean, I know the Sega Master System isn't insanely popular, but I figured someone would have done a run for it, right? Space Quest. Oh yeah, you're doing DOS stuff. I saw that. It's December. That's right. That was it. Space Quest. That was that game. It looked pretty interesting. The DOS stuff is fun. You got any other stuff lined up you want to do this month for DOS? But yeah, it's completely different from the other games. It's a completely different game. It's not even just like a ported thing. It has a similar gameplay than it's a similar gameplay to the Super Nintendo and Game Boy versions of Home Alone. Ooh, Myst and Seventh Guest. I know what Myst is. It's one of my wife's favorite games. I have to find a PlayStation version for her. Because she misplaced her copy, I guess, from back in the day. So I gotta track one down for her. But I don't know what Seventh Guest is. But that's no surprise there. I don't know many things. But yeah, this okay. Yeah, they made a version on the PlayStation, so I want to track that down from her. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the Sega Master System version of Home Alone is like the Super Nintendo and Game Boy version. It's like where you have to collect. It's the one where you collect the treasures and you put them in like the depository thing. But it's designed really weird. Yeah, it's a fun concept. I tried playing it quickly before the stream, and I don't know if it's the ROM I have, but it was glitching hard, like real bad. So I gotta mess around with it again. But I was hoping this month I could try and get a run done and put it on the board. It's a long run. There's like 29 levels. And it's basically like, alright, the first one you have like a time limit. And you have to get through the level. You know, you have to collect a certain amount of treasures. And deposit them without getting hit. You know, it's like a one-hit kill thing. So, but you have like 3 tries per level. But yeah, mine was glitching out super hard. I got to like level 7, and it glitched like the game fell apart. I ended up trapped in the nether region, and then it just like, you know, but it's soft locked essentially. Dude, like, it's super strange, right, Mooten? Isn't it weird? Good to see it, man. Yeah, this one looked, this glitch looked a little more intimidating. That's why I haven't done it in previous years. But I was running out of games, so I was like, oh, I gotta give it a shot. And it's actually not as scary of a glitch as I thought it was gonna be. So. But if we get to the end, this is probably gonna be a one and done. But good to see you, Mooden. Hope you're doing well. I know the game. So the game, there's, I know the NES obviously has the glitch. Cubby, what's going on? I think you did too. I watched your run. It was spicy. It was spicy. Glad to hear it, man. Glad to hear it. Yeah, so I'm trying to think of the glitches. Oh, thanks, Moon. Yeah, it's a little guy. My Charlie Brown trick. My son dressed up Rob for the holidays. Got his scarf. Got his Santa hat. Gave him some candy canes. I don't know if you can see those. We put the Christmas lights up around the game shelf there. So had a nice little afternoon dressing up the area over here for the holidays. T-Bird, what's up, buddy? Thanks for the good luck. Yeah, we're in a hurry up and wait scenario right now with this run, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so Home Alone glitches. There's the NES one, obviously. There's this one for the Sega Genesis. And the Game Boy version of Home Alone 2 has a weird glitch where you collect a certain item at a certain time and you become invincible. And you just blast through the game, essentially. Dude, right, Kuma? Isn't it weird? It's a little janky, and but it's like weird. Like, it's not like the other ones. Yeah, let me know if you end up breaking it. Like, I just did I jumped down and I ended up going through through the floor and I disappeared, and my gut is telling me it's a ROM thing. Because I'm using I'm using the Genesis with the EverDrive, and you could play Sega Master System games on it. I got a feeling it has something to do with that. But let me know. So I did that, and I think I must have maybe hit an input wrong. And I ended up just going all the way down. Yeah, you can jump on like couches, and like there's these springs that bounce you up to a whole other floor. So what happens in that game is basically you have to collect the items, a certain amount of items. But these two knuckleheads, the Wet Bandits, can actually take the items before you do, and then they can leave the house that you're in, and then you lose a life. And I was on one level, so if they do grab it, right, there's an item you can get, like a gun, I guess, or like, I forget what it is, like the BB gun. And you could, fire the BB gun at him, and it shakes the item loose, but all the levels don't have the BB guns. So if they pick up one item before you do, it's like you're done. Because you can't even, even if they don't leave, they're just roaming around the house. I haven't figured out a way to get the item from them without an item. So, but there's potential for it. Like the bones of the game, or like the idea of the game, is like it's kind of like simple arcadey concept, right? Like, hey, go grab these 5 items before the time limit. It's like, cool, yeah, that sounds awesome, you know. And it progressively builds up. It's like the first 4 levels are like 1 item, and then the next 4 are like 2 items. Then it's 3 items, 4, and I think the max is like 7 items, or 8 maybe. And by the end, I think all the items are hidden. So similar to the Super Nintendo version and Game Boy version, you have to like search a bookshelf or search a doorway or search, you know, and then the item flies out. You know, you press up or whatever to search. So. Alright, what are we looking? 4 minutes. Let's go. Let's do this. Yeah, it's worth playing. I might load it up later. On stream even. 420, job bless. Oh, but yeah, that would be nice to get that done and get a board for it. Yes, thank you, Kuma, for that redemption. I'm gonna tap Rob right now, just so we don't miss anything. I hope that's okay. Right, I got a little rub on the Santa cap. There you go. How's that? Thank you for those redemptions, buddy. Yeah, this soundtrack has no business slapping this hard. Something tells me we're not gonna beat Cubby's time. That's okay. We will survive. Let's see if I think I did this right. We'll see. Oh, you know what? I take it back. There's another. Not take it back. There's another glitch. On the Game Gear version is similar to this version, where you fly around the neighborhood to different houses, and there's like a spot on the 2nd floor in the house, and you kind of like have to. I forget now. I only did that one once, but I think it's similar. Like you have to stand in a certain spot where they can't get you, and I think you have to damage boost into it. And you kind of just wait it out. Forgot about that one too. Man, the Home Alone video game franchise it has no business being this fascinating. Alright, here we go. Home stretch. 2:14. Alright. As the football players say, we are in the 2-minute warning here. Let's go. Oh, man. All right. Now I think I have to just mash through the end, and then I think that's all that's left of this. If we get out okay. Alright. Pressure's on. Pressure's on. What if, like, my power goes out right before the game's over? Oh, that'd be a bummer. You're like, yep, gotta do it again. Oh. "30 seconds. Let's go." All right, let's go. There we go. The run is done. And the jams are tasty. Home Alone. Let's go.